I'm leaving home and will be living in student accommodation for the first time. What support is available to accommodate students with MS?
So students going into university would have access to halls of residence accommodation as any other student would. Universities tend to have a number of rooms that are set aside for students with disabilities. These rooms often have adaptations to them, or adaptations can be made if they're not currently present in the room. So common things include, say, support rails for people with physical disabilities for using the toilet. They can be, visual sort of light fire alarms that are put into a bathroom for someone with hearing loss. And these rooms are often ground floor, easily accessible by a lift. So, for someone with a physical disability, there's no problem getting to and from the room. And then if there is any additional cost to that, so for example, if the university is typically offering shared bathroom accommodation, they have some ensuite rooms, but they're more expensive, and the student needs an ensuite room due to a disability, the university is expected to waive that additional cost.
Sure. And what about private accommodation?
And so when a student moves into private accommodation later in the course, that's often the model. It's not necessarily the model, because some students who use adapted rooms and the university can agree in some circumstances that you continue to have access to that room throughout your course. So you may well end up in halls of residence for the duration. But it kind of depends on circumstance, and a lot of the time you'd go into private accommodation. If you then needed an ensuite room, continued access to that, that's the sort of thing that can then be funded by DSA, where it's it's completely private and separate from the university.
Okay.